Hi Pisces, time for your holiday reading. General reading, so take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. So let's see what's going on in the world of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Somebody doesn't trust you. Does somebody not trust you? Feeling like you're a little held by a leash because they don't trust you. So wherever you are, every other 5 minutes, they're on the text. Why didn't you text me? I just texted you. Where are you? Who are you talking to? Did you talk to anybody today? What are you doing? Where are you going? Who are you going to meet? Are you going to meet anybody? Somebody asking you a lot of questions like that, Pisces? Anyway, I'm just feeling like somebody out there is on a short leash. All right, let's see. What's your overall energies for the holidays? Somebody is tired of it all. Do you know what I mean? They're tired of it all. They are so tired of it all. Yeah, I mean, you know, you guys have been going around like this. I feel like one person has been acting like a real kid, and the other person was not. You know, so there was an adult and there was a child in this adult-child relationship, and I don't mean the child being a real child. I think somebody was just acting really, really childish. You got to let this one go. I mean, if this is a relationship that you're just so tired of being held on to, everything falls on you. You know, how come dinner's late? Where's my underwear? Why isn't the bed made? I thought you were supposed to go do this for me. I mean, I just feel like somebody is like, you know, they're like barking orders at you left and right, and everything inside of you is like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore with this person. I mean, you keep going step by step, you hang in there, but you don't see it getting any better. Gosh, you just want to break free. Look, here you are. You want to just leave. You know, you want this to come to an end. It's like you're stuck behind this gate. You're trapped. You know that you can get out. Can I get out? I want to get out. How do I get away from this person? I don't feel like you're married. I just feel like you're involved with somebody. Maybe you are married, but for this one, I just feel like, wow, you're involved with somebody who, they're tough. They're tough. And they make your life really hard and stressful because, like, you can't make any moves. I mean, shit, you just went to the bathroom, right? All right, let's put some cards down on the table. Let's see where you are right now. What's your overall energy? Yeah, you're like, look at you. You're not feeling too good about this. You're feeling really trapped and you want your old life back. Somebody wants their old life back. You're just not happy with the life you have right now. You feel like you fell into a trap almost. You know, I think you need to look back at the real reasons why you got together with this person. Out of convenience, not out of love. You know, because they adored you. You know, you figure, well, you can get whatever you want out of them. Now, what are you going to do? Because it's like, you just want your freedom back. I mean, somebody just wants their freedom back. Clear your conscience here. Maybe you need to have a real sit down. You know, like, lay the cards on the table. Just let them know you don't like being, you know, told, you know, where to go, what to do, how to do it, when to do it, who with, who not with. You just, I mean, maybe you just need to really tune in. And, you know, kind of find that inner voice that's going to direct you and guide you. You know, the thing is I think the two of you, I mean, there's this playful aspect to you because I think one person is much younger. Like, they have this young spirit to them. Whereas the other person is much older, you know, or they have an older spirit to them. One's responsible, the other one, you know, has a good time. But I think you're ready to let this one go. I mean, there's somebody who really wants to break free, and it's almost like you even went to go talk to somebody. Some of you have. You've gone to talk to somebody, say, I don't know whether or not I want to keep going with this. I mean, maybe I made a big mistake, and now I'm going down this really dark road. And I just want this to go away. I want it gone, gone, gone. You know, this isn't the first time you did this. So, did you learn your lesson? Finally. All right, let's put a few more cards down on the paper on the table. Good news is I see that stress is starting to lift. All right, you may feel like, God, man, I'm really stuck, but you're gonna figure this out. Okay, you're gonna figure this out because you got to follow what's going on in your head. You know, you're not gonna keep going. I just don't. You're smarter than that. You're wiser than that. You know more than that. Yeah, you've got to clear your conscience. I mean, tell it like it is. Tell them exactly how you feel, where you stand. See where the relationship goes. It cannot be worse than where you are now. You know, and if it blows up, well, that's the blow up that needed to happen so that whatever settles, you'll know which direction to move in. But you have got to clear your conscience. And some of you, I think, are really being driven, you know, like the door is open for you to actually, like, say your piece. You'll feel much better. You'll feel so much better. It'll take all of the stress off. All of this issue of projecting on each other. I think you're ready to go off on your own. You know, so you got to trust this process. I mean, you've been there, done that. I mean, it's just like, this is driving you crazy. You don't want to play this game anymore. You don't fit into this whole thing. So you've got to trust the process, and you've got to trust what your inner self is saying. If your inner self is saying, sit down and tell this person that you're not going to put up with this anymore, then that's what you do. And if they don't like it, well, that's their problem, you know, but they can't be barking at people and telling people what to do. I just feel you're dealing this person on the short leash. Get off the leash. All right, get off the leash. There's a whole new vision coming your way. Get off the leash. Yeah, I mean, you want to let go of this. You really do. You want this to end. This has been so dark. This burden, this relationship, it has been heavy. It has weighed on you. You've been carrying it for a long time. And it's like you just want it to go away. You want it to go away. You want to feel like you're no longer an outsider. You want to go out and play. And here's the thing with this card. This lock, it's not locked. All you got to do is take that lock off, and you can take the chain off, and you can just leave. You know, so maybe there's a place for you to go. Somebody, maybe your mom, your grandma, your auntie, somebody, you know, who, you know, might help you. It's funny, they might help you escape. You know, get out of this situation so that you don't feel so trapped. I mean, you're on the brink of this whole new life. Either you stay on the trajectory that you are, that's making you so miserable that you know you can't continue because you've got it. I mean, it's one of these things. I can all of a sudden see you just like spit it out, like out of nowhere. And they'll be like, whoa, where's this coming from? You know, but in that moment, you know, that's where everything shifts because, you know, like you're being told, you're being guided. There's a direction for us. We're all being put in a new direction. You know, so if the old one is not working, you know, you're being turned in other directions so that, you know, life can start to take a better turn. So, if you're stuck on a short leash, it's hard to move around. Look, you're after harmony. You're after peace. You're after all of it. Endings. See, you have to end this burden if you want to have the peace and harmony. Whatever it is that's between you and your person, that's got to stop, you know, and you have got to say something. You have got to clear your conscience. Whatever it is that's bothering you, whatever it is that's going on, you just don't know how to do it. You don't have the confidence. Even though you know what you need to do so that you feel better in this relationship, this union, you're just going to keep going along. You know, that's going to leave you very lonely, and you're going to miss some opportunities. I mean, Pisces, I'm just feeling like whoever you are, you know, you have got to really, like, verbalize and communicate what's really going on because, you know, this isn't going in a good direction here. I mean, what you're going to end up with a lot of rotten fruit here. I mean, the two of you keep looking at each other and you're projecting whatever stories it is that you want on each other, and it's going to leave one person on their own. They don't trust you. Somebody does not trust the other person. There's no trust in here. That's why they got you on a short leash. And look at the card I pulled for you. It's time to go. You know, you want your life back. Seriously, Pisces, you just want your life back. So, here's the other thing I'm getting. All right, you want your life back. You hooked up with this person, and all of a sudden, it was such a hookup that it suffocated you. To the point where you just want to be able to just like enjoy the day, enjoy the people you meet, open up. So, you know, this Beyond Illusion card, I feel like you need to just kind of, you know, get away from all of the reasons why you two are together and really get to the heart of things, you know. Pop the bubble. Pop the bubble. So that you guys can really see the two of you for what it really is. Because, you know, why doesn't one person trust the other person? What made this person not want to trust the other person? Where does this trust come from? This lack of trust come from? And it's something you know, Pisces, because you're carrying it. You know exactly why you're feeling the way you are right now. You want your freedom. You want to break out of this feeling of being so stuck and trapped, like you're suffocating in this relationship. Look, I mean, the cards continue to say this over and over again. I mean, when it comes to your life, I mean, it's like you have no life. You can't even be out and about doing anything, and you don't even feel like you have there's any hope to get out of this situation. Why is there no hope to get out of this situation? You know, again, these sevens, there's a lot of illusion in this relationship. You know, people aren't being honest with each other. They're, you know, like, grow up. I'm telling you, there's one person is an older person, the other one is a younger person. And, you know, the younger person may even be older than the older person. Do you know what I mean? The point is that, you know, somebody needs to take the mask off, quit lying, quit playing games, and let's look at why we don't trust each other. Look at why we don't trust each other. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Pisces, Pisces. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you don't want to really clear the air because right now you're sitting really pretty. You know, if you guys start like, you know, all of a sudden peeling away some of these layers, I mean, somebody's going to have a real reality check. Why don't you trust the other person? There's this lack of trust. What is that about? I mean, this is exhausting. This is just, this whole relationship is exhausting. You know why? Because there's so many lies. There's so much deception. You know, it is so hard to keep up a life that is not honest. It's exhausting. And I feel like you're exhausted. Yeah, Pisces, you're exhausted. And you're hanging on to it. You're hanging on to it. You're just hanging on to this relationship and hanging on. Even though it just leaves you unsettled, unsecure, feeling really lonely. You just want to scream. I mean, you're trapped. You guys just, there's just like no glue here. And you just want to feel good again. So whoever this is that you are involved with, it doesn't work. This is why you're feeling the way it is. Get to the heart of the matter. Why do you not trust them? Let's talk about that. That's what you need to talk about this holiday season. Why is there such a lack of trust that you have to keep me on a short leash? Because I don't see how this is going to make for a future. See, I don't think you're married. So that's the thing. I don't think you two are married. I think you think you're married, but you're not really, really married. So, you know, this whole thing about like whether or not I want to keep going with them, of course, it's on the table because you can go in another direction. Do you want it to end? You're not happy. Yeah, and there's game playing. Look, fighting. Somebody always ends up walking away, feeling like crap. Fine, have it your way. Do it the way you want it. The other person's left, hey, yeah, I got it. No, 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 no. You know, this is like not a healthy energy. It's just not a healthy energy. So it's like you want it to end. You really do want it to end, but you're very conflicted. And you're conflicted because I think, one, this is a very codependent relationship. But on the other end, it's like, you know, what are you going to do? Like if you're on your own, how are you going to survive? Can you really make it? I mean, is there somebody, can I go in another direction? I think you're starting to look. Maybe there's another possibility. But the thing is, I think you can end it, but this person is never going to let you go. They're always going to be watching you, following you. And I think that's what kind of makes it steady. But, you know, that's going to last only until they find something else that's going to, you know, interest them more. Because you'll get boring. As you separate, all of a sudden, you're not near as exciting as what's walking in front of them. You know, that's that transition from a couple to a single. Yeah, see, you know, do you really want to go in this direction? I mean, what are they offering you? What are they offering you? You know, because somebody's working really hard and the other person is not. So you're really questioning your future with this person. And I just see you just want your freedom. You just want to be on your own again. I mean, these emotions, I mean, you talk about like waves of, okay, I'm walking in the door, so now I'm going to be this person, and I'm going to pretend like dinner's really, really great, and I'm really enjoying their conversation, but somehow I'm hoping that maybe somebody will call me up and get me out the door. You know, it's hard living a double life like that. Yeah, and there's a lot of jealousy and insecurity, a lot of jealousy, a lot of insecurity, a lot of lack of trust. You know, for good reason. I'm sure that there's this issue of money. Somebody puts in all the energy. So maybe somebody's working, the other one's not working. I just see like the scales of this relationship are so unbalanced. And truly, somebody just really wants their freedom. Why hang on to a relationship that is so hard? And why, you know, does it make you feel good to be like always on a short leash? I mean, I'm feeling like that suffocation is like getting to you. Like you're over it. You're almost thinking you're better off out on your own than keep, you know, dealing with this kind of thing. So I think you've got a lot to look at this holiday season. Tough read, Pisces, tough read. All right, so we have the 6 of Pentacles reversed with the 2 of Pentacles reversed with the 10 of Cups reversed. All right, so this imbalance, you can't pretend anymore, okay? Somebody cannot pretend that this relationship is not fair and balanced. It is not. And this is a card of pretending that everything's better than it really is. And finances might be like also a big deal between the two of you, you know, because I'm seeing money issues. Where is the happiness in this home? I do not see a happily ever after. Anyway, listen, if you're married and you're happily ever after, I think you're going to have a great holiday. But if you are pretending that you are married with somebody and you are with somebody who is like this, you're on a short leash. It's going to be a rough holiday. And yet you're not going to move away. Twice now, I see that you're just going to keep going with it. And just kind of see how things play out, and you'll figure out how to live life the way you do. I mean, that's confusing, you know, because you know that this isn't going anywhere. Like, you just know. Yeah, you're just going to play it out. That's what I see happening. All right. Yeah, you're just going to stay here. Rather than do anything, you're just going to let it play it out. You're not going to make the decision. If anything, you'll let the decision be on the other person. That way, when time goes down the road, it's like, well, you left me. I didn't leave you. Anyway, that's what I got for you, Pisces. Pretty crazy reading. Anyway, this is definitely for one couple out there, okay, that just needed to really hear this. All right, take what works, leave what doesn't. I'll see you at the next reading, all right? Until then, bye now. Oh, thumbs up for me if you like the reading. Bye.